2024 was the roughest year for prop firms. Big names went bankrupt, and surprisingly, small names ranked to the top. Even in 2025, we have seen influencer-backed prop firms pop up, only to shut down way too soon. Back in 2023 December, I got my first funded account with True Forest Fund, just 4 months before they shut down. That hit me hard, and I was ready to quit. So to help you avoid going through what I did, I'm ranking the best to the trash prop firms in 2025. But since I want to be completely transparent, I'm only gonna be ranking the prop firms that I really try in 2025. Before I reveal the ranks, let me show you what I judged every prop firm on. Payout reliability. Because if they don't pay you, what's the point? Trading conditions, obviously. No hidden rules, good customer support, and just how trustworthy they feel overall long term. And in case you're wondering why FTMO isn't on this list, it's because they banned the country that I'm currently living in. So unfortunately, I haven't had any experience with them. Let's get into it. In the S tier, I'm starting with FundedNace. Some people might wonder, Zaha, why are you always promoting FundedNace? Are you one of their affiliates? Are you getting paid for promoting FundedNace? And yep, it's true. I am one of their affiliates. But I haven't made a single dollar from FundedNace affiliate program. The only reason I'm ranking FundedNace this high is because I haven't had any issues with them since I started trading with them a year ago. Even during the most volatile period in the prop firm industry. They are very reliable, they've got a massive number of traders, tons of traffic, and a high volume of payouts. If you check the payout channel in the Discord chat, you see traders getting payout every single day. Personally, they have always paid me within 6 to 10 hours, and I've received a total of $30,000 in payouts from them. If you want further review about FundedNace, click the link in the description. Now I'm putting Funded Pips in the A tier. They've climbed the ranks a lot, especially after the chaos in the prop firm industry back in 2023. I still remember when their CEO Khaled showed their company's crypto wallet, which are over $1 million during a time when payouts were delayed due to migration. That level of transparency with traders is phenomenal. The only reason I'm ranking Funded Pips below FundedNace is because even though both are trustworthy, reliable in payouts, and super user-friendly, FundedNace always paid me within 10 hours most of the time. Funded Pips usually took 1 to 2 days to process most of my payouts. Still, that's totally acceptable as long as you're getting paid. I've never had any issues with their customer support, trading conditions, or any hidden rules. And I really appreciate that their CEO Khaled regularly connects with the traders in the Discord chat. So far, these have been the reliable ones, but later in this video, I'll show the prop firms that look good on the outside, but are completely broken on the inside. Now, if you're a crypto trader, you can leave this one out. Crypto Fan Trader. They offer a bunch of crypto pairs along with forest pairs, and they have been running the company for almost 3 years now. My experience with them has had its ups and downs. In fact, I even made a full video about it. You can check the link in the description. I'm gonna put them in the same tier as Funded Pips for now. But if you asked me about this prop firm 4 months ago, I will have said it otherwise. Because my second payout got rejected because of IP address rule. But the risk team was very nice and professional. They reactivated my funded account back. And since then, I have not had any issues in terms of payouts, trading conditions, and everything. I've received over $10,000 in payouts with them up until now. However, just recently, they reduced the leverage on my 100K funded account to 1 to 5 due to some internal review by their risk team. So I'm gonna put them back in the B tier. I will have easily placed them in the same tier as Funded Pips if that didn't happen. Let's just keep an eye on them. Now another crypto prop firm I try in 2025. My Crypto Funding. They're still pretty new in the industry, so I don't have a ton to say about them yet. But if you look at their all-time payout, $800,000 for a new prop firm is actually not bad. And just like Crypto Fan Trader, they offer a bunch of crypto pairs and a lot of forex pairs to trade. I haven't had any issues getting my Fannet account. The trading conditions are solid and I haven't noticed any hidden rules yet. As for payouts, I haven't had the chance to make any profits with them yet, unfortunately. So for now, I'm putting them back in the B tier. Since they are still new, they could move up or down the ranks depending on how they perform. We just have to wait and see. And trust me, the ones at the bottom of this list are way worse than you think. So make sure you stick around to see which prop firms landed in the trash tier in 2025 and why I'll never trade with them again. Now CD Trader Empyrean. I first came across them on the PropFirmMatch website, and what got my attention was their Trustpilot page. They don't have many one-star reviews, which stood out to me. So I checked out their trading rules, and honestly, nothing looked too bad, except the 10% profit target, which isn't really the industry standard anymore. I decided to buy a 100k account and give it a try. On my first attempt, I hit a 10% profit target in just a few days. But they refused to give me the phase 2 account, claiming I was risking too much on a single trade, which apparently isn't allowed at CD Trader Empyrean. Now here's the frustrating part. Before buying, I specifically asked their support in the Discord chat if they had any risk per trade rule. They told me no. I showed the screenshot back to the risk team and they admitted it was a mistake. So they gave me the phase 2 account, but they told me I had to stick to 1% risk per trade rule in my future trading activity. This is exactly why I'm putting them in the C tier. They really need to be more clear and transparent with the traders. That said, I passed the phase 2 account a few days later by sticking to 1% risk per trade rule and got my Fannet account with no issues. I'm still working on getting my first payout, so I don't have anything to say on that yet. Let me know in the comments if you have gotten a payout from CD Trader Empyrean or if you have any issues with them. Now these are the firms that I personally regret using in 2025. That's why I'm putting them in the trash tier. Firstly, let's talk about Quantacle, former name SNH Capital. I bought a challenge from Quantacle because I saw a lot of influencers on Ace saying they passed, were offended, and got payouts. So I thought, okay, they're probably legit. So I gave them a shot. But in reality, the tag was a mess. On my phase 2 account, I wasn't even trading. And suddenly, I got an email saying I breached my max drawdown limit. I wasn't taking any freaking trade. How could this happen? I had to contact support over and over again for 2 weeks straight. They only helped me after I said I'll leave a 5-star review on Trustpilot with their staff name in it. That was the moment I realized something was off. But they did end up restoring my account. At that point, I honestly didn't care anymore. I traded recklessly, breached the account, and walked away. I haven't bought from them since. So if you have gotten any payouts from Quantacle, let me know in the comments. I really want to believe they are not as shady as they seem, but my experience says otherwise. This one I knew was sketchy from the start. This is also one of the prop firms founded by an influencer, Titan Capital Markets, but they were running crazy discounts, 30%, even 40%. And I thought, okay, let's test it. So I grabbed a 100k challenge for just $290. But the moment I signed up, I got flashbacks of Quantacle. The KYC process, the dashboard, the website flow, everything looked like it was copy-pasted. I'm convinced that they're using the same tech team. And after my experience with Quantacle, that's already a red flag. Still, I give it a fair try. I passed some challenges, failed a few, and kept testing. And eventually, I passed phase 2 account and qualified for a Fannet account. But they refused to give me the Fannet account, saying my trading strategy was gambling or not sustainable long term or whatever. Instead, they gave me 2 options, either a full refund or a restart from phase 1. Like, why will I start over and trust them again after all that? So of course, I chose the refund, but even that took like over 20 days to hit my crypto wallet. This whole experience is exactly why they are going straight into the trash tier. That's when it hit me. I got smashed for trusting influencer-backed prop firms and chasing discounts. So that's why Quantacle and Titan Capital Markets are sitting in D tier, aka trash tier. They might look cheap, they might look popular, but in my opinion, not worth the risk. Leave a comment again your experience with them. And you know what's crazy? These two prop firms from the trash tire list are nowhere to be seen in the Payout Junction website. So that's my full 2025 prop firm tire list based entirely on real experience, and hopefully this helps you avoid the mistakes I made and choose the right prop firm in your trading journey. If you have different experience with any of these firms, let me know in the comments. I want this to be a real and honest discussion. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn notifications. I've got a video coming up about letting ChatGPT trade for a prop firm challenge. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.